Let's have a look at S&P 500. As we can see that after breaking the 2300 level, S&P 500 continued to go higher. But in the recent 5 to 6 weeks, it has been seen that it tends to go lower. And in this recent week, we have a red bar that goes below the low of the previous week. And there is a good chance the S&P 500 will retest the 2300 level again. A closer look at S&P 500 in the daily chart. As we can see that the S&P 500 broke the 2351 level in the recent week on Wednesday itself. And the last bar on Wednesday hits at the support zone and closes at the support zone itself. And this support zone is very important because there's a lot of open air below, and there's the next support zone will be at 2260 and 2280. So if this support zone do break, and we can see S&P 500 going down to 2260 and 2280 very fast. So the support zone, the green support zone, needs to stay in order for S&P 500 to continue its movement higher. But looking at the recent chart, it seems that there's a good chance that this support zone may be broken in the coming weeks. Let's take a look at Dow Jones as well. Dow Jones, we have a doji bar in the previous week, and in this recent week we have a red bar. So this combination is not very good for the bulls itself, and the bears will continue to ravage the bulls in this coming week. How about Nasdaq? Nasdaq itself has been climbing above the recent zone and is on uptrend until the recent 4 weeks. So there are 4 weeks that Nasdaq has been under this trend line. And in this current week, it has closed below the low of the previous week, and this is not so good for the bulls. How about Russell 2000? Russell 2000, after being stuck in the channel for many weeks, it only got up to above this channel for just 3 weeks. And after that, it has spent the last 6 weeks inside the channel again. And in this recent week, it closed at near the lower range of this channel. So I would like to see Russell 2000 break out of this range and to continue its movement. Next, let's take a look at volatility. We can see that VIX has climbed to 15.96. It's well above the $12 level and is now above the $15 level as well. So the market is now wary of what is going on, and the traders will be more cautious moving forward. Okay, how about Treasury bonds? Treasury bonds is still within a channel of $116 to $124. Of course, breaking above $124 will bring bonds higher, and breaking the $116 will bring the bonds lower. So after bouncing off the $116, we can see that in the recent week, bonds has hit $123.47 level, and is very near the range, the upper range of the $124 level. Perhaps in the next week, we can see bonds breaking out of this range. Next one is how about Japanese yen? Japanese yen, after bouncing off the $82 level, is in a channel for many weeks. Of course, in the last 4 weeks, it has managed to climb above this channel. And in this recent week, it has even climbed the high, of the recent 4 weeks, which is bullish for Japanese yen. So the bulls has a good chance of going even higher. How about the US dollar? US dollar, we know that the $100 level is very critical level for the dollar. So the $100 level has been rebounded off 2 times. But in this recent week, it has closed very near the $100 level again. So the $100 level will be challenged over again to see whether the bulls wants to bounce off this $100 level, or the best wants to cross the $100 level and to go lower. We shall take a look in the coming week. So in summary, I would see that S&P 500 is getting weaker, so it has a good chance of going lower. Same for Dow Jones as well. Nasdaq, rather than in a neutral position, I would say that it's starting to see cracks in Nasdaq as well. For Russell, it's still within a channel, and VIX is slowly climbing all the way upwards, with bonds still within the channel of $116 to $124 level, but bonds is very near the upper range of the $124 level, so it has a good chance of breaking out of this channel in the coming week. So how about Japanese yen? Japanese yen itself has been above the range for at least 4 weeks, and in this recent week it has climbed above the high of the past 4 weeks, so it has a good chance of going higher. Dollar itself is going to challenge the $100 level again, so it's a very critical moment for dollar all over again. Next week will be the April options expiration week, so it will be an explosive week as well, as the market decides whether it should go lower or it should bounce off the support level. Have a good week.